Hey, beautiful family of light. It's your sister here, IndigoAngel, and I just want to drop in real quick with a powerful health transmission, one that I truly feel that every single one of us needs to be fully aware of and hear right now and know what's going on, because what is happening with our water supply right now, especially here in Florida. It's a local issue here, but it's not just a local issue. This is a global health crisis, and this is playing out in all of the major cities, all where there's military bases, all where there is firefighter stations, anywhere that they're using these particular chemicals. So I want to send a message out to awaken the hearts and minds of those who are ready to stand for truth and purity and sovereignty of the human body at this time and reclaim their health, because the water in Florida right now is not okay, you guys. And in fact, it has been quietly being infiltrated for quite some time, and we haven't really looked up to this. But we are seeing a widespread contamination of our natural springs, our aquifers, and just the regular drinking water that comes out of the faucet with something called forever chemicals. Forever chemicals. These are PFASs, per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, man-made toxins that do not break down in the environment, and they do not break down in our bodies. And now they are literally embedded in the waterways of the Sunshine State. I've been getting all of the little mayor flyers in the mail that they're testing the water here, and they've been testing it and letting people know if they're in danger areas. All of this linked to cancer, linked to immunosuppression, linked to reproductive damage, liver disease, and these poisons are being found in 63% of Florida's spring vents and nearly 70 of spring run samples according to their 2024 studies, and they're conducting more studies right now. And that means that about 8.9 million Floridians are drinking PFASs, contaminated water, forever chemicals. Right now, that's almost half the state is drinking these chemicals. And family, that's not just unacceptable. That is literally systemic poisoning. Like, it's unbelievable. Volusia County's Green Spring is the most contaminated in the state, followed closely by Blue Springs and Gemini Springs. So if you're around those areas, you need to be outsourcing your water from somewhere else. And yes, that's including all the natural organic aquifers we thought were safe. They're all contaminated with these chemicals. This deeply affects our spiritual geographies as well. If you look at it in terms of Stargate 2 in Sarasota, Florida, which we have picked up has been Metatronic flowering for quite some time. That means all these water systems and codes that hold all of this divine remembrance and healing and ascension capacities and ability to sustain life, they're all contaminated. And that's what the Metatronic flowering really truly is about at its core, is damaging the water systems. So this is a health concern, and this is spiritual sabotage. This is anti-life. And not only that, the rise of EMF radiation microwave frequencies, particularly down here in the South, chemtrails, and the daily exposure to these harmful free radicals. And you can see why, protecting your health at this time has become a necessity, a full-time spiritual path work. So we're going to talk about all of this tonight, you guys, on my live with Noko on my YouTube channel. I'll leave the links down below. Set your reminders, because we're going to be unpacking all these toxic timelines, the real risks, how to shield your body and spirit, how to detox and sustain your health, and how important all this has become. It's going to be at 8 p.m. CDT, and I hope you guys join me, because this is for those of you that are really getting the call right now to go deeper in your wellness path. And if you've been getting that call, like I've been getting the call recently, I want to personally invite you to join me for the live spring health and healing event that is happening June 6th through the 8th, 2025. This is a 3-day online portal, virtual portal, healing health virtual portal, talking about healing, cleansing, detoxing, fasting, and how to reclaim your divine spiritual immunity from within. And we're going to be joined by the most amazing 12 incredible speakers and facilitators for transformational weekend of frequency healing and upgrades in the body and support, right? Because we need support right now to essentially do this, because it requires such inner strength to really radically change daily habits, daily living, and daily perception. So if you want to join us for this weekend, you can register at learn.indigoangel222.com. A full weekend of just everything: parasite cleansing, detox protocols from these PFASs, these forever chemicals, and the EMFs, and really breaking that down according to the biology of ascension, and upgrading your spiritual immune system, restoring harmony to your mind, body health, and grid, and water, and stargates, the land, everything. It's not just another event, it's a health and sovereignty revolution at this time, and we are so getting the call to take our healing into our own hands and rise right now. So important. And keep calling out all of this diabolical shiznits that's happening. Like with the water, we got to spread this information, because I think they're trying to keep this on the hush hush. They're trying to keep this on the low low. Florida residents know about it. They're getting the flyers in the mail. They're getting all of the notifications of all the studies and all the stuff that they're testing with the water. They know that this is going on. So this is something that's not really being talked about. I wanted to get the word out for you guys. If you're in Florida, check your water. So important right now.